Back for our feature spotlight, which is attachments and links in Business Central. I guess we can talk a little bit about what the difference is. For an attachment, you're actually attaching something to Business Central where you can reference back to it like a PDF or whatnot. A link is something where you can actually sometimes copy a link from the web, like a web page, and paste it into Business Central. When I say sometimes copy a link, it's because we were able to find out that with the Business Central desktop app or the Business Central phone or tablet apps, you cannot physically copy a website link and paste into Business Central. You have to manually enter it in, which is kind of a big flaw in my opinion. Hopefully it gets corrected with one of these updates or whatnot. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, thanks for kicking off the segment, Michael. It enabled me to open up another Iron Maiden Trooper premium British beer here. So yeah, we get questions a lot, like, there's just some confusion sometimes around, what's an attachment, what's a link?
Yeah.
Right? The link is just that. It's a link that takes the user to a web page or an intranet page.
Right.
Might be a SharePoint link, for example, or some other intranet site. It's kind of like a URL.
Right.
Right. And you're just directing the user to that. Whereas an attachment, you're taking a file and you are uploading a copy of that file into the Business Central database and attaching it to that record. So it could be a signed purchase order from a customer, could be a tax exemption certificate or something, or a price sheet that's in Excel.
Virtually anything.
Yeah, it's uploading a copy of whatever the file is, anything, to a record in Business Central. So.
Yeah, very nice. Now, have you attached any files with the incoming document feature?
I have used the incoming document feature.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, let's segue into the Stump Ken question. It's been a while since we've done it.
Let's do it.
So, are files attached with the incoming documents feature included on the Attachments tab in Business Central?
Yes.
You're incorrect. No. Files attached with the incoming documents feature are not included on the attachment file.
They're stored as incoming documents?
I would imagine so. I just know that they are not included on the attachments tab.
That's interesting.
You're looking at me like I got it wrong. So if I got it wrong, Microsoft got it wrong.
Okay. I just know that if you, I've used the incoming documents feature before. So the idea is someone can take a PDF, let's say, whether that was scanned in or someone just placed it out there in the incoming documents. And from the incoming documents page, you can open up that link and then hit a button that says new document, like a new purchase invoice.
Yeah.
And when it creates that new purchase invoice, there is a way to get back to it. It's a kind of a trick question because maybe it stores it as an incoming document file,
as
not
opposed to
an
actual
attachment.
attachment. Yeah.
So kudos to you.
So, kudos to me. Not me, Microsoft.
I'll give you credit for stumping me today.
What we'll do is, if you want more information on this, we'll put a incoming documents link on the show notes, and we'll link it to a page that will give you some more information on this.
Yeah. What I do want to point out here is just a couple, the differentiators between the links and the attachments. Both are available whether you're on premise or the cloud. Both are available in the modern client and the Windows client, and you can attach an unlimited number of files or links to anything. But that's mostly where the similarities end. So that some of the differences are that a link is just a way to get to a file that's outside the database, where and you can update the original link, right? So it's a file. You can go update that file, and so it can be maintained, edited over time. Whereas an attachment, once you take that copy of that file and you attach it, that is a fixed attachment, and that cannot be edited. You can open it and you can edit it, but when you save it, you actually have to save it as a different file. You cannot save that document that you've edited as an attachment.
You can remove a document, correct?
You can delete the attachment, sure.
And just
if you want
re-upload
to.
the next
Right.
version, whatever. you
Correct.
want.
Yes, exactly. You could save a new version of it and then add that new version as another attachment
Yeah.
to it. And then the last thing I just wanted to touch on was where it's available. So links and attachments can be created on customers, vendors, and items. However, only attachments are available on purchase and sales documents. Links are not available. And on warehouse documents, production documents, and service documents, neither are available.
Wow. So let's say I'm a new Business Central user. I don't know too much. And I see this and I see a product like ZetaDocs. Why would I want something like a ZetaDocs as opposed to just staying, the ZetaDocs drag and drop, as opposed to just staying with this?
Products like that will add some capabilities on top of what you would get with these. An example might be a drag and drop
Yeah.
deployment, so you can just drag a file, drop it in a box, and it automatically creates it.
Very
So
nice.
less keystrokes. It also may improve the archiving and searching capabilities of those documents.
Right, because ZetaDocs is linked to Business or SharePoint Online.
Yeah. So there are some differences there in how that works. We have a document up on our website that it's kind of a checklist comparison that shows the different features and capabilities and compares and contrasts links and attachments.
Yep, so be sure to download it and check it out. All right, it's time for our segment on apps. But this month, instead of doing a feature on a single app, we're going to talk about what you need to know about Business Central apps in general. Things like the difference between an app and an extension, the different type of apps, maybe what you should do before deciding to purchase an app, and a whole lot more. So stick around.